Here we are again, but this time my cup is almost empty. Um, Gotta say, don't buy cheap cream. Um, I don't know if it's because I'm used to a certain type of cream, and my wife got another brand just because it was like last minute. But I don't know. There's something hinky there. Anyways, hey guys, listen. This is going to be our general Nelson's thoughts today. This isn't really starting your business or anything, but it's going to kind of sort of tie into it. I just watched a series on Netflix called Dirty Money. Second episode in, it talks about payday loans. And something on there really caught my attention, and I think it's relevant to starting your business and Nelson's thoughts. In the series, in the episode, they were talking on one side how the government's screwing everybody over and how the government's going to take down all these companies, the payday loan companies. On the other side, you got everybody saying how payday loans are gangsters and how they're out to rip you off and everything. This one documentary does talk about how the contract was written. It was written kind of, behind the scenes, and they ran their business along the lines of, well, you signed it, therefore it's concrete. What they did was have you check 4 check boxes on the website saying, yes, I understand the terms and conditions. Yes, I understand my account will be withdrawn, the scheduled amount, payment schedule. There's 4 check boxes. You submit. You have to type in a code to authenticate who you are. But on those check boxes, there's hyperlinks. Okay, they're very well listed, but there's hyperlinks to the documentation. And by checking those boxes and saying yes, go, you okayed, you essentially digitally signed those documents. In the States, in Canada, it's a little bit different. But if you look at those payment schedules, it was, here's the amount, here's how much you really would have to pay per month, per week, or per 2 weeks. And if you didn't do this, after 2 weeks, they would charge you $75. So people would see a $75 charge in their account. Okay, my payment went through. No questions asked. I expected that. 4 payments go by, 8 weeks later. Suddenly, the payday loan company tries to ding your account for $990, let's say. And what they've done essentially was not trying to screw you over. Rather, you took a $500 loan and you were told that you have to make $225 payments every 2 weeks, or $200 payments every 2 weeks. Here in Canada, it's the amount of the loan, pay back over 2-3 payments plus 50% more. It's a very, very high interest rate. But what they were doing was they were neglecting to tell you clear up that if you don't make the agreed payment on the contract every 2 weeks, and if you would have read the terms, it was all listed there. But if you didn't read it and you didn't abide by it, they took out a service fee, which is $75, which allowed had the company renew your loan and flipped it over so that it would just renew. But now you don't have a $500 loan. Now you have a $560 loan plus interest. Now you have $600, $700, $800, $900. Their clause that says once the owing amount reaches the threshold of $1,000, they will attempt to take the whole amount from your account. This is an example not of how a company is screwing you over. Yes, I find that the way they went about doing this was crooked, underhanded, greedy. I agree with that. I'm against those companies that do that practice. But as running your business and as a person on the internet, keep this in mind. Ignorance is not a defense. If you digitally sign something, you're bound to it. If you sign a document without reading it, you're bound to it. If you sign a document that's in another language and you don't tell them, I want it in English or I want it in your language, you're bound to it if you sign it. It's a contract. Those are my thoughts on that episode, and I found it really, really disturbing that these companies can take this money and listen to conversations between the people and the employees answering the call. Where, sir, that was a service fee. Sir, you signed a contract. Sir, you can't do that. Sir, you have to pay this amount. And it's like their voices are totally calm. You can tell they've done this over and over and over to thousands and thousands of people. How do the people working at those companies sleep at night knowing that you've put these people out on the street because of a technicality in a contract, and knowing that those people did not read the contract? Moving forward on this, the Marduk's terms and conditions, I'm going to be renewing them real soon. The service agreements, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to be renewing, I'm going to update them because I have to update them due to some legislations here in Canada and North America. I have to update them, update the wording. I'm going to send out an email to all our members letting you guys know that it's been updated. But I'm also going to put them in video format so you guys can go through with me. I will read them out, the contract, and explain what each paragraph means so that you guys can understand what this means. I'm going to make it my best effort to get you guys to know that there are terms and conditions. There's legally binding contract when you guys sign up to Marduk's. There's a legally binding contract there on our part and on yours, even as a free member. And there is legal implications. Even when you sign up to Facebook or Twitter or Google or YouTube or Twitch, there's legal terms and conditions. When you say, click this checkbox if you agree to our terms and conditions, people just go click and go. Does any of you at all read the terms and conditions? I have to say, honestly, I don't. And I got nailed with a website about 2 years ago with that. I started getting charged for the services, and I couldn't do a chargeback, or I couldn't get the money back because the term said I agreed to it. It was free for 30 days. And that by filling out this form, they were going to start charging my PayPal account. But what they went about doing was name, address, phone number, email address, password, username, and your PayPal address. And they had it as to pay out to you. No, it was so they can get the money out of your account. So I got nailed with that because I did not read the terms of service. So today's lesson, read the terms of service on websites you join, especially if you want to do business, especially if you want to get paid by them. I'm going to be updating ours, and I'm going to be putting ours in video format. I'm going to actually put it on screenshot. I'm actually going to read this stuff out. And going forward, 2018, guys, read. The world is getting more and more corrupt, and more people are like, hey, if I can go, like they said in the episode, if you're a race car driver and you have to follow the rule book, race the rule book, race it. And what they mean by that is, if a white guy has to have a rule book this thick to race, but a Native American only has to read a book that thick, hire Native Americans to do your racing. That's what they said in the episode on Netflix. And again, it's called Dirty Money. Go check it out. Really good series. The first episode talked about all the how cars are supposed to be environmentally friendly and not putting out pollution. And in reality, they're putting out a lot of pollution. The second one is talking about payday loans. And now I'm on to the third episode, but really, really clean. I highly recommend that series. I really do. I'm going to let you guys go with that. This is Nelson's Thoughts. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, or those things. Subscribe, the little red button. Click the little bell symbol beside the subscribe so you get notifications. Like my video and put comments in. I want to know what you guys want thoughts on in terms of my thoughts. Give me your thoughts on my thoughts so I can give you more thoughts. Yeah, that's how we do it. Okay. Join me today, Marduk's live chat on twitch.tv/Mardox1. We are going to be talking all sorts of stuff on there. We do a show every day, 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 Pacific. And it's really fun to get on. We're getting more and more people, more active. And also go into mardox.com and find out how you can get a free mug just like this with your name on it. Look at that. Look at this. My name is on there. So find out how you can get your name on here. It says VNP. It stands for Very Nice Person. And on the back side, it says, building a community, one member at a time. We don't give these out very much. We're giving out 5 this week. The rules are on the website. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.